Hi everyone, this is Neri of Growth Triggers Online, where your growth is our #1 priority. And today is GTO Tid Bitz. And today I'll be discussing about the qualities that you need in order for you to be a good virtual assistant. So, a lot of people are asking me, what are the qualities that you need in order for you to be a virtual assistant? Do I have the qualities of what it takes to be a virtual assistant? Am I qualified for the said job? So these are the common questions that I get from people from time to time. And I want to answer that in this video. So to answer that, yes, you need some qualities in order for you to work as a virtual assistant. But those qualities may be available to you, or maybe you possess that qualities already. So you need to know what are those, okay? So #1 is you need to be reliable, because the clients need people who are reliable enough to accomplish things or tasks for their business and on a given time frame. And your job might be part of the whole process. And if that part of the process is not performed or done properly or efficiently and on time, then the whole business operation might be affected. So it's very crucial that you are reliable in accomplishing tasks. And not just reliable in accomplishing tasks, but you are available at the time that you have agreed upon working with your client. Because I've seen some virtual assistants that end up disappearing just like that because they find the task or the job difficult without any communication with their client. And that's giving a bad impression to us Filipino virtual assistants. And I suggest not to do that. Please don't do that, because it's giving a bad impression to us Filipino freelancers. So be reliable for your client because they need you in their business. So have a mindset that they need you in their business rather than you need them to support in your financial aspect of your life. Because if you think that way, that they need you instead of you need them, you have the power and you are more empowered. What I mean is you will be empowered in working with client, and that will enable you to work with that client with 100% reliability. #2 is communicative. You need to communicate with your client regularly, because if you are working outside of Upwork, usually, or if you are not tracked as to what you're working on through a time tracker like in Upwork or in Toggle or whatever time tracker software available online, then you need to communicate to your client what you are working on. Specifically, I do this when I work with clients. I usually email them before I start the day and tell them what I will do for a certain type of task that was assigned to me, or I will email them at the end of the day telling them what I have done. So that way you have informed your client what you have done, and that will give an impression that you are responsible enough to make them informed of what's going on in their business that you have worked on. So it is also crucial to communicate with your client regularly so they know that you are really working on the business. And that's a good thing. If they know that you're working for the business, sometimes or most of the time, they will recognize your efforts and they will reward you with whatever means they think is necessary. Okay, that's #2. #3 is resourcefulness. So a lot of times clients don't know how to accomplish some task that was given to us. So it is our job to figure it out. And being resourceful will get you a long way in working with clients. Why? Because if you know how to figure things out, or if you know how to solve things in your own, then clients will rely more on you. And that's a good thing, because you will never run out of tasks for them. And that means that you'll be working with clients for a long time. And that's a good sign for you. And also, if you are resourceful enough, you have the ability to create a solution or a process or a procedure for the team to follow in order for you or for the team to accomplish the same task easily. And if you are resourceful, you will be their go-to guy or girl when figuring things out. And that's a good thing, okay? Okay, number 4 is trustworthy. So you need to be trusted in order for you to stay long for a certain client. Why? Because they usually send you confidential information that you need to keep private. For example, there are clients who give their credit card details to you for you to process purchases online. So it's very crucial that you work on that confidential information with utmost privacy. So you need to take good care of that file or that information that you get from client. And usually, if you sign a non-disclosure agreement with a certain client, that is also a way of concealing or protecting the confidential information that you have with your client. And if you are not trustworthy enough, it's a violation of the non-disclosure agreement. So better be trustworthy in order for you to stay to your clients for a long time. Okay, so the 5th and last quality that I think you should possess in order for you to be a virtual assistant is being organized. You need to be organized in managing or working with clients. Usually, it involves file organization and creation of systems and processes. So, because most of the time, or most of the case, the client lacks organization. And that's why they hire you to organize things for them. So you need to be organized with working on projects with your client. So for file organization, what I suggest is you use Dropbox or Google Drive, because that's the most common platform clients use in organizing their files and their documents. Another way to organize is by using project management application or software or app like Asana or Trello for project management, wherein you will create a system or a step-by-step procedure or set of tasks that you need to be working on a certain project of the business. So that's it. So that's the 5 qualities that you need in order for you to be a virtual assistant. And to wrap up, here are the 5 qualities. Number 1 is reliability. Number 2 is communicative. Number 3 is resourcefulness. Number 4 is trustworthy. And number 5 is organization. So that's it. I hope you find it useful. And if you want to create success in your life, business, or virtual career, come on over to growthtriggersonline.com and sign up for email updates. Again, this is Neri here at GTO, where your growth is our number 1 priority. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time here at Growth Triggers Online. Bye for now.